for 7 years in a row, there wasn't a day except Yaqub would cry. And there wasn't a day except his sadness and sorrow would become ever so severe. They go back to their father. They tell him, your son has stolen, therefore he hasn't been able to come back with us. He's been kept over there as a slave because that's the rule in Palestine. The father, he replies and says to them, no. You're playing your game again. Your soul has beautified for you to do the same thing. That was the same thing he said to them before when they said he was eaten by a wolf, right? What did he say? قال بل سولت لكم أنفسكم أمرا فصبر جميل. He said, all I'm going to do is be patient with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. A beautiful patience. Sabrun Jamil, he said, a patience that doesn't have complaining, not accepting Allah's qadar. Why is it happening to me? Why is it me again? Why is it always happening to me? Why is Allah not helping me? It's a patience that has no complaining. But Yaqub, look at how confident he was. And look at the husnul dhan that he had with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He didn't just say, I'm going to be patient. He said, I'll be patient. Perhaps through my patience, Allah will bring all of my children back to me. Not just Binyamin. He's going to bring Binyamin and Yusuf to me, and who? And the oldest one amongst them, who stayed behind as well. All three of them, inshallah, my Lord will bring him back to me. Then what did he do? He turned away from them, and he started to cry. And he would cry, and he would cry, and he would cry. Ibn Kathir, he mentions for 7 years what happened just now of the news that his other son's not going to come, this moment, all the way until later when they find Yusuf. When they go back to Yusuf alayhi salam as a family, 7 years was between that. As-Suddi, he also mentions that Imam al-Tabari, he brings and says that for 7 years in a row, there wasn't a day except Yaqub would cry. And there wasn't a day except his sadness and sorrow would become ever so severe. To the extent Allah said, وَبْيَضَّتْ عَيْنَاهُ, his eyes became white. Which part of our eyes are not white? The pupils, right? That means he became blind because of how much he was crying. He started to become blind due to the fact that he was crying so much, due to his sadness over Yusuf alayhi salam, mainly, but also his son Binyamin and the other one as well. Allah said, فَهُوَ كَظِيمٌ, he didn't make it ever so apparent. Another tafsir of that is, فَهُوَ كَظِيمٌ, it reached a pinnacle of sadness that a human being can go through.